just came home from watching Scream. It came out this weekend. First horror movie, official horror movie of 2022. You know, I just came straight here and put the camera on so I could talk to you. I haven't even taken off my coat because it's cold here, and it's cold, and it's January, and there's no heat in this particular room. But I felt like I had to still come here while the thoughts are still fresh. This definitely is a sequel to the original films from way back, and it stars Melissa Barrera. If you saw the previews and you saw In the Heights this past summer, you'll know it's that girl, right? They brought back Courtney Cox, they brought back David Arquette, they brought back Neve Campbell to reprise their roles in this whole thing. And you know, this is just something they've been doing a lot with a lot of films. They've been doing it with Halloween. They've been doing it with Ghostbusters. They've been doing it with Candyman. And it is this whole thing about bringing the new in, but still bring the old to make that connect. And this movie had a lot of connect. This Scream was good. I liked it. I liked it. I liked it for what it was. It had the same kind of crazy horror element, slasher element as the original. And it brings things way back to the original in so many ways. I'm not going to reveal any spoilers here. Go check it out if you're big. To be honest with you, I'm not big into the Scream franchise like that. But I cannot tell you that whenever I've watched it, the original and its sequels, I cannot tell you that I was bored. I wasn't. I was thoroughly entertained. I actually enjoyed it. I'm just not like, oh my God, I'm a Scream fan. I got Scream posters. I got Scream. No, I don't. You know? But I do acknowledge Scream as being another great invention of Wes Craven, God rest his soul, and what he has brought into the horror genre, another contribution to horror. And Scream definitely has earned its place in all of that. This movie was action-packed with blood and stabbings and killings and fighting and oh my God, you know, and it was all over the place, and the way, and it addresses some real issues. Okay, I'll hint it to you. You know how when the Star Wars sequel movies came out and people were like beefing about that, and I was one of them, I'm one of them, right? About how, you know, God, why did they kill off Luke Skywalker in the second, you know, in The Last Jedi, and all of that kind of stuff. Okay. And there were petitions to get the sequel trilogy redone. Remember that? I thought that was ridiculous. I wouldn't have signed that. That's stupid. That doesn't change a thing. Think about that when you watch this movie, because that idea is talked about in more ways than one in this film. I'll give you that. I'll give you that bit of a clue as to where this film goes with its twists and plot turns. Interesting plot turns. I was really intrigued by the connect it had to the original film. And I'm not just talking about the original characters that were there, like Dave Arquette and Sidney Prescott and Courtney Cox's character. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about how they connect to the younger group that's in this movie that's addressing the serious issue with this killer, you know, that's coming to get them all. This, you know, what's that about, right? And nobody wanted, you know, and it's like a whodunit. It's a whodunit movie. It really is. I think the original one was kind of a whodunit too. Now that I think about it, there was a lot of who is Ghostface, who kills, why is he killing, and who is he killing, and who is he, and why is he doing this? You get a lot of the same thing in this film. So if you're into that whodunit scenario and everybody's suspect, right? If you're into that kind of stuff, you're going to enjoy this film. It fits well, like a perfect puzzle to the other ones. So I would definitely recommend it. I give it, in my rating, 3 coffee cups. 3 coffee cups. It's not the most epic horror film of ever, you know, it's just not. But It's good, and it earns its place. It has earned its place in cinema history. I really appreciated it. I liked what they were trying to do with it. They might have, the cinematography was good. They may not have gone all the way with it being epic like that, you know, because you can never beat the original anyway. So there you have it. A quick, to the point review of the first horror film to come out in 2022, Scream. It's not Scream 5, it's not Scream 6, it's just Scream, which is another pattern they're holding with all these other movies, like Halloween, like Candyman. They're not putting numbers on these anymore. It's just called what the original was called, you know, which is pretty cool. Well, Halloween was Halloween Kills. I'm talking about 2018 Halloween. I'm going off on a tangent. If you like this content, please consider subscribing. Tap on the bell for future notifications for future horror and coffee content. I'm Ralph Perez. This is Horror and Coffee. Until next time, take care.